Jaya Jagannath, welcome everybody to our daily Smile Srimad Bhagavatam class. My name
Hare
is Coach Nathan. I welcome you all. We'll get started. Uh, we have a few mantras before we start our Srimad Bhagavatam. We've lit the flame. Let me pull up here and share with you some of these mantras that we have for auspiciousness. You guys see that okay?
Yes, yes, it's showing clearly.
Okay, so this lighting of the flame, we've chanted this mantra. This is a mantra that invites Lord Yamaraj, Lord Dharmaraj, to help us in our learning. So anytime that we chant this mantra and light the flame, uh, our learning is multiplied by thousands of times. And then, of course, we have our prayer to our spiritual master. Om Gyantimirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master so kindly opened my darkened eyes with the salve of love. I offer my respectful obeisances. And then we have the prayer to the Supreme Lord. We start this with three times. And interesting enough, we'll be starting the Srimad Bhagavatam today. And this is the first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which we'll see today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Om
Bhagavate
Namo
Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Oh, my
Namo
Lord, Sri
Bhagavate.
Krishna. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So I said that already. Just I was
Gotcha.
singing to myself. Sorry.
Thank you. No. Thank you. O my Lord Sri Krishna, son of Vyasadeva, O pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances to you. And a couple of verses from the Srimad Bhagavatam itself, two very important verses. The first one, Narayan, and we can do this together, is okay. Narayanam namaskritya, naram chaiva narotamam, devyam sarasvitim vasyam, tato jayam udirayat. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supremest human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and to Sri Vyasadeva, the author. Srimad Bhagavatam 1-18, Nasta Prayasha Abreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. By regular attendance in classes on Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and the loving service unto the personality of Godhead, whose praise with transcendental songs is established as an irrevocable fact. Again, I want to thank you all for being here, whether it's live or on our recording. This is a very auspicious day for us. Lord Jagannath has just returned back from his trip back to the temple of Rath, on his venture of Rath Yatra. And so what better day for us? Because we're doing these yagyas, these offerings for the pleasure of Lord Jagannath. And so what better day to see him return to his temple and to offer him this wonderful Srimad Bhagavatam reading. We'll do this daily at 6 a.m. CST. And please join. Okay, we'll start with Canto 1 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Text 1, Chapter 1, Text 1. And, we're just starting this process, so we may change some things. But first, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through the word-by-word meaning of this wonderful Sanskrit that's written here. It said that Srimad Bhagavatam is a literary incarnation of the Lord. And the Sanskrit of Srimad Bhagavatam, the poetry of Srimad Bhagavatam, it can't be matched. It's just so beautiful. And we'll see that through this process of reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So you can go ahead and do this along with me, and you can do it while you're on mute so that there's no reverberation, but you can go ahead and do this along with me. Om, O my Lord, Namaha, offer my obeisances, Bhagavate, unto the personality of Godhead, Vasudevaya, unto Vasudev, the son of Vasudev, or Lord Sri Krishna, the primeval Lord, Jamat Adi, creation, sustenance, and destruction, Asya, of the manifested universe, Atya, from whom? Anvedyat, directly, Ityartaha, indirectly, Cha, and Arteshu, purposes, Abhigna, fully congenient, Svarat, fully independent, Tene, imparted, Brahma, the Vedic knowledge, Hirdya, consciousness of the heart, Ya, one who, Adi Kavaye, unto the original created being, Muyanti, are illusioned, Yat, by whom? Suryaha, great sages and demigods, Tejaha, fire, Vari, water, Murdyam, earth, Yata, as much as, Vinmaya, action and reaction, Yatra, whereupon, Trisargyaha, three modes of creation, creative facilities, Amrasya, almost factual, Dhamana, Dhamana, along with all transcendental paraphernalia, Sevana, self-sufficiently, Sadhya, always, Nirastya, negation by abstinence, Kuyakam, illusion, Satyam, truth, Param, absolute, Dimahi, I do meditate upon. Here's the Sanskrit. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Jamadiyasya Tuto Navyad Itrasya Chartes Abhya Sarvrat Tene Brahma Hirdaya Ati Kavye Muyanti Yat Suryaha Tejo Varya Mridyam Yata Vinyo Mayo Yatra Tri Sargo Mrisya Damnasvena Sada Nirsta Kuyakam Satyam Param Damahi. Translation. O my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vyasadeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respect. Are we still on? Okay, we're on the right screen. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that we were still on the mantras. Okay. O my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vyasadeva, all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly consciousness of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion. As one is bewildered by the illusionary representation of water seen in fire, or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from illusionary representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. So this purport that Srila Prabhupada has given, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada has given us the Sanskrit, the word per word translation, the English translation, and then a purport giving us perspective on how to understand the Srimad Bhagavatam. So this purport is very long, and we'll go over it a couple times. But first I wanted to orientate us into Srimad Bhagavatam. The Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna saying, the first prayer right here is saying that that this manifested world is an illusion. But we should understand that sometimes we hear that means that this world is not real. But our teachers, our acharyas, explain that this material world is real. It's just that it is not the ultimate reality. There is an ultimate reality, and that is the supreme abode of the Lord. And so everything that we do in this human life is very special. It's said to be like winning the jackpot of jackpots to get human birth. After so many lifetimes, we've finally come to this human birth. And what is so special about this human birth? It's that we can have the intelligence to understand the Supreme. We can have the intelligence to be able to read this. Every living entity has some intelligence. The birds are flying here and there with intelligence on how to eat. The ants, you leave, especially it's summer right now, and in Dallas, if you leave a grain of sugar on your counter, then all of a sudden the next morning you see a line of ants that have come into your house, found that one grain of sugar, and they're all marching to it. Intelligence, right? But only this human birth do we have the intelligence to be able to understand the. One second here, I'm just going to switch. Sorry, I'm going to switch screens here. How do I'm sorry, one second here. How do I switch to so that when you guys see, you can see me speaking? Anand, are you there?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to switch it so that the screen showing is not the verse, but me speaking. My face, basically.
Oh, you pin the video. You look for 3 dots right above your video, and you can pin your video.
And we can see you, by the way, while the screen is on. We can also see you.
Okay, no problem then. Good. That's better. It's better to see the verse than just me.
See both.
But
we can see both. Yeah.
This is over the internet. We're doing our best to make this in a personal experience, right? So it's nice when we can see each other.
And also, where they have the video icon, if you say side by side speaker, then it'll show up side by side speaker. Like I'm doing. Did you see that change?
Yes.
That's side by side speaker now. And so, and it could have been something else as well. I mean, it's like, I'm trying to see where I was. Anyway, I lost where it was. Oh, here it is. So here, it can be side by side gallery. Like this is side by side gallery.
Got it. Yes. Wonderful.
And, yeah. So you can, but side by side speaker is the best because really we need to see you. That's it.
Okay.
So this is good. Go ahead.
Okay. So thank you. Again, we're learning, right? This, as a matter of fact, it's really into what we're talking about, that the human has this ability to learn, but ability to learn what? That reality that we have a place, a supreme place that is meant for us. And in that place, we each have an individual, perfect relation with the Supreme Person. In this human life, we have the ability to understand that. And so you'll see that we spend a few minutes here with a few prayers, some prayers that are meant to help us, to remind us that the purpose of life is to reconnect with the Supreme Lord, to reconnect in that relationship. We call this transcendental health. We have a spiritual health, and spiritual health has to do with the soul, the spirit, the Atma. People say the science of, or the self-realization, or the spirituality. And we understand that this is an important process of the human, is to understand that we are soul, that we aren't this body. However, we don't just stop there. If we are a soul, then what do? What's our origin? What's our activities? So many of these questions are answered in Lord Krishna's Bhagavad Gita, and even more so in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Said in the Bhagavatam, we'll read later that the human life is meant for inquiring into the absolute truth. All the time there's questions and answers, questions and answers. You'll see kids going to school. It's summer right now, so maybe they're not going to school, maybe they're going to summer school, but they're asking their parents questions, and the parents are answering the questions with answers. And so this is consistently going, and even the animals are answering questions and asking questions. And so our job as humans is to inquire into the absolute truth. If you'll notice that in the word question, there's the word quest. And that's because in the questions we ask, there's a quest within that question. So we could ask questions like, what's for dinner? And that will take you on a quest, right? You'll have to ask, maybe if you're a young person living with your parents, you might have to ask mom and dad, hey, what's for dinner? And you'll find out through that quest of asking what the answer is for what's for dinner. Or you can ask big questions and have big quests, big adventures. And questions like that are, what is life about? Why am I here? What's the supreme truth? What's the absolute truth? What's the Srimad Bhagavatam about? How do I live a life that is helps me to understand the supreme absolute truth, the Srimad Bhagavatam? This world is very bewildering. We're often not taught the right questions to ask. We're taught questions that lead us on quests that can distract us or lead us astray, right? But our ultimate refuge, our ultimate refuge is the inquiry about the absolute truth. And then when we feel like we're confused, when we feel that fog of war, we feel like we don't know, then we take inspiration from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Matter of fact, it's said right here in this verse, by him even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusionary representation of water, sea, and fire. So even great personalities are illusion. They don't see things clearly. They see a fog. But in the Bhagavad Gita, at the very end, Krishna says, it's okay. You'll get confused. You'll have so many difficulties, but just surrender unto me. Give up all varieties of religion and just surrender to me, and I will take care of you. I will help you. And so that Bhagavad Gita ends there, and then we come to Srimad Bhagavatam, the literary incarnation, the summum bonum of all Vedic knowledge. And we can see right here from this verse that it's encouraging this. So I thought that it would be nice to give some orientation on Srimad Bhagavatam and go into this verse first, and then we'll continue to go through the purport of Srila Prabhupada over the next few days and really dive into it deeper. So is there any, we're very fortunate, Nityananda Prabhu, Vino's here. Vino, will you please add to this verse and give some perspective?
Yes. So can you hear me?
Yes. I'm going to stop sharing so that, there we go.
That's fine. No, thank you very much. Yeah, this is the first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And the Srimad Bhagavatam actually contains the whole knowledge of creation in 18,000 verses. It explains everything to know in life. If you had no other book, just this one book, you would be able to pick up everything that needs to be known in life for the purpose of human life. That's how Srimad Bhagavatam is organized. So this is the very first verse, and it starts with the Supreme Absolute Truth, because the Supreme Absolute Truth is the source of all truths. And it is truths that run this world. The world is run by things, whatever happens in this world are the truths of this world, right? And then it says, starts with the name of Krishna, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudeva is Krishna's name because he's the son of Vasudev. And so he's called Vasudev. And it ends with Satyam Param Dhimahi, which means that this is what we should be meditating on. We should always meditate on God, because when you meditate on God, then you're meditating on everything. He is the cause of all causes, right? So you described nicely how the world is called illusory, because the supreme reality is the original supreme abode of Goloka Vrindavan. And another way of saying the same thing is that it's illusory. This world is considered illusory because we are misidentifying it. We're thinking that it is real in ways that it is not meant to be real. Just like, say, for example, in the dark, we see a rope and we think it's a snake. Rope is real, the snake is real, but that rope is not snake. We misidentified that rope to be snake. So the fact that rope is real is unquestioned. The fact that the snake is real is unquestioned. It's just that misidentification is where the problem is lying. So in the same way, we identify with this world in a way that we're misidentifying what this world's purpose is and what this world is supposed to do. And as a result, what happens is we start making all types of mistakes and all types of problems happen. That is the reason we have so many difficulties. An example might be like, I have this phone in my hand, but if I think this is a nutcracker and I use it to crack nuts, that is misidentification, that I'm not understanding the purpose of a phone. Phone has much larger purpose than just cracking walnuts, say, for example, with it, right? That can be done with a $1.50 walnut cracker. You don't need a $1,000 phone to crack walnuts. So in the same way, this world has very large purpose to it. And what is happening is that generally everybody is misidentifying the world to be for the purposes of sense gratification. Oh, I should make my senses happy, so my eyes are happy, my nose is happy, my tongue is happy, my mind is happy, because the mind is also a sense, it's a sixth sense. But actually, that is not the purpose of the material world. The purpose of the material world is to understand that we are eternally related to God. We are His children, we are His beloveds, we are His servants in the sense that we express love to each other. That is service. That's the real meaning of servant, is to serve, and to serve means to express love, like that. So basically, this misidentification is how all the problems start, and Srimad Bhagavatam starts with two things. One is, what is the ultimate reality? And then what is the ultimate illusion? Both the extremes. And now we're somewhere in between those two extremes. The idea is to head towards one of them, which is the Lord, because the spiritual world is designed to be eternal, full of knowledge and full of happiness. The material world is designed so that it's a correctional facility. It's a place where we learn so we can go back home again, which is our original home. So that, I just wanted to add that in and say that thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful class, a wonderful talk on Srimad Bhagavatam. But it's in one more perspective that might help.
No, perfect. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. We're a team, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's the one of the great things about SMYHL is that we embrace being a team, because what happens when you are a team, you work together to build off of each other. And so you like right now I'm thinking about so many different things and be inspired by what you're saying that we could build off it and stuff right now.
Yeah,
However,
exactly.
we got a certain amount of time, we want to keep it around a half an hour, and stuff like that. But that's the
Exactly.
point, is we work off each other and we inspire each other, and that's what we are encouraging people to come to SMYHL Sanga, because we're a team, we're a community, we're a family that inspires one each other and helps us to lift up, to lift up to that goal of knowing Krishna, of knowing the reality of life, so that illusion does strike us, because it will, right? I mean, that's like, even sages, great sages and demigods are being put in place into illusion. So it's going to happen to us. But when we have people to lean on, we have friends, we have mentors, we have our heroes. We have so many people that we can lean on to keep us orientated and keep us in the right direction. Then we fear becomes lessened, and we don't necessarily have to focus on fears. We instead focus on the greatness of Krishna, the greatness of our friends, greatness of our relationships. And then, man, life becomes an adventure. It becomes a great quest. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Anand, anything?
No, it was a great program, Prabhuji. Everything was it has a good flow, and I'm excited to see this turn into a thing.
I agree. It's Srimad Bhagavatam is so fun, and especially when you do it with friends and you do it with people that you really appreciate, and you can help each other to really be inspired by Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, that's
Can I just add one more thing?
Oh, please. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Please.
I just wanted to say thank you very much. You started off the SMYHL Sanga program. This is the kickoff. And this is the very first of the videos that will be available to people. And so it's very fitting that you started this. And I really appreciate everything you said and everything you've done. This is a very auspicious start, because if we speak from the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the supreme absolute truth, then amazing things will happen. Miracles will actually happen in our lives. And this is what everybody wants. People want to live a miraculous life, an adventurous life, something that actually creates a lot of happiness, a lot of ecstasy, a lot of bliss. And this is what actually is the origin of it all. So I just wanted to thank you for that. Really wonderful.
And I thank you for this opportunity. It's so amazing being part of this SMYHL Sangha, to being a part of this community. And I feel honored to be able to say a few words to start this off. And I guess we say Jaya JayaSri Jagannath.
Jaya JayaSri Jagannath.
Everybody have a wonderful Krishna conscious day, God conscious day. And we'll see you tomorrow, or see you around. Hare Krishna.
Jaya JayaSri Jagannath. Hare Krishna.